Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today over to Langley Mill for Bang the Elephant. This is their Classic Double IPA. It's called Trunk IPA. It did make a showing at the Robin Hood Beer and Cider Festival. I have drank it before, not reviewed it. Popped into the brewery one night for some beers that I'd ordered, and my God, it's a trek to get through Eastwood when the kids are coming out. But anyway, and I had a sample of it at the brewery, and it tasted very, very nice. So, their postmodern IPA is dead, a stitch in the time that faded into the haze. The classic IPA is timeless, forever etched into history. A reference point for the past, an inspiration for the future, and forever relevant in the present. We are Bang the Elephant, and we are more trunk than punk. Yeah, that's funny. I would obviously assume there's a slight dig towards Brewdog there, but maybe not. That's my assumption of it all. So as usual, cracking artwork on the can. Whoever does their artwork, bloody good with the artwork. The letters are bold, easily described. You've got a good information on the back. Information's key. I don't ever want a beer with no information on, because what are you supposed to guess what's inside the beer? And the key thing is, this isn't a supermarket beer. This is a craft beer from one of the local, what you would call hype craft beer producers. And the name is developing throughout the country. So as we say, 8.5%, and it does say it on the front in big letters. So for those people with crap eyesight, like myself. So I need this. We've just had the puppy round for 4 hours, 5 hours, and oh my God, me head. She's not trained, and yeah, so good. So, like a dark orangey brown, orangey colour. It looks the same as it looked in the over in the brewery when I drank it. Centimetre of white head. There we go. Looking forward to this. Got it from Adventure Beer locally. Nationally, you're looking at Left Field Beer. You're looking at Optimism. And that's just a couple of places. There are other places. So you don't have to try, if you're not local and you don't want to pay for postage and packaging, then that's probably your best route to go down. Or straight from the brewery itself, mind you. Bang the Elephant, they do ship out as well. So, yeah. Hoping that they get some more merch in, because I've been wanting the hoodie for ages. It's a zip-up hoodie, and I'm losing tops now. I'm at that stage where a lot of my old jackets from America, the zips are knackered, and it's pointless to try and replace them. They're all last time I went to America was 2013, so it's 9 years ago now. So good jackets though. They transcend the test of time. Wow, it's got some powerful poke on the taste, that has. I get the citrus, but I don't get citrus like you would in a boring IPA. I get like an intenseness from it. Gotta say, the nose is quite subtle, for me at least. And I've not got a blocked up nose, so. But yeah. Ooh, that has got some intensity to it. 8.5% as well. Nice beer. I do like a good beer, as you know. If you follow the Raggy's Beer Reviews channel, you'll know that. Oh, Well. That's tasting very nice. This is one of 4 recent releases. Wow. And I've just learnt my brakes on my car have gone. Great. Drove here the other night. Nothing. Drove around the corner to go to Alter Ego Tap Room on Friday night. And there's a scraping. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And son-in-law's just come round. I looked at the front brakes, nothing there. Nothing wrong with the shocks. Steering was good. Take the handbrake. It says the handbrake's gone. And then it says, yep, it's your shoes on the back. So I've got drums on the back. Dead easy when it's pads because you can see. BMW's got pads on the back and you can see if they're getting low, and they're a lot easier to replace. Drums are an absolute swine, which means garage, which means pain in the arse. Anyway, so the other releases from Bang the Elephant are this Urban Chicken collab. Good to see these collabs with locals. Some of my local beer friends here need to do the same sometime soon. Yeah, treacle stout there, that's 8%. You've got Whack, the Belgian quad, at 10.6%, and you've got a Marzen beer. Have you seen my Umlaut at 5.8%? So they're probably getting reviewed at some stage in the future. I've got such a big backlog of beers, and I'm only trying to do one local a day, and that local is East Midlands local, not just Nottingham local. So yeah, there's a lot to go at. And when I say East Midlands, Thornbridge is East Midlands. So, you know, in Derbyshire. So there's quite a lot of locals, and but you know, proud of the local breweries. A Thornbridge Bang the Elephant, a barrel aged collab, would be amazing. I've not heard of Pip from Thornbridge because he left Blue Monkey to go to Thornbridge. That'd be great, and I'd like to see whether it'd happen or not. But I'd like to see like your Neon Raptor and your Liquid Light do Bang the Elephant collabs. But hey ho, you know, obviously people are busy. People have already got collabs already built into the system, and and I do think that it ought to happen more. It's good for the breweries, good for everyone involved, and a great day of boozing. One day I'll open my own little brewery. But anyway, if I win the lottery, I would definitely open a brewery, a little micro, nano brewery. Get the right kit first, solar panels and all that stuff to make the kit easier to you know, make it the most efficient way of doing it. There's always a better way of doing everything, you know. The old ways are good, but there's a modern way. There's always a more modern way. I'll give you an example. When I worked at Nottingham City Council, we used to rake the grass to get the leaves up. Now, one, that's a lot of hard work. Two, we've got mowers that pick the grass up and leaves, so use the mowers. But then we was also given blowers, backpack blowers. All the old blokes there, because I was the youngest. I was 20 years the youngest, and I used the blower at first, and we're all on bonus as well. So I'm using the blower. I'm getting about 20 times the area that they're doing done, and I'm not hurting myself, breaking my back or anything. And all of a sudden, everyone's using the blowers because there's always a new way and a better way of doing things. So, enjoying this. Like I say, I'm not getting a lot on the nose with this, but it's the taste where it hits home. There's a real boozy hit off this. Wow. An intense taste as well. Proper intense. If this is what an old school classic is about, then wow. Yeah. I mean, I can't fault it. I mean, that delivers. I see a lot of double A IPAs that are all about juice fests, and yeah, they're all right. But I got, and people who watch this channel will know last year, getting lots of different fruity flavours flowing in there. So actually, you get the intenseness, and then the fruitiness comes in at the back end. Quite interesting, that is. But yeah, like I was saying, I got so peed off with doing IPAs last year because they all tasted the same. They're all boring, and they were in Tesco's. 4 of them were. Yeah, and yeah, a certain Brewdog / Cloudwater collaboration, and well, it was more Cloud Dog and Brew Water than the other. If you smell what the rag is cooking, but yeah, but they were just crap, boring, and it just got to the stage where I had enough. I can't. I'm not even going to review a bloody IPA for a month. I think I did in the end go back, but yeah. So these guys at the beer festival, they had some absolute bangers, bang the elephant bangers, yeah. And they, if I was talking directly to them, I think that more stuff needs to be canned. The cask beers that never see the light of day in can, whilst rather, the impies and that are fantastic, and we know they all are. It's the other stuff. It's the stuff we don't see in cans very often. And I'm hoping now, moving forward, that we're going to see a lot more of the Bang the Elephant stuff coming to cans. Bang the Elephant have got quite the following. I'm proud that this channel has supported them for 2 years now. And that's all because of Adventure Beer. I'd never even heard of Bang the Elephant. And you will remember from the early days of these beer reviews where I'm saying, Bang the Elephant, what's that about? Banging some elephant. Sounds quite wrong in some ways, but obviously it's the name of an elephant called Bang. Yeah. But there has been some amazing beers that need to be in can. So hopefully this is something that's going to happen. I know there are changes, and I'm hoping the future is going to be super fantastic. For those people watching this channel, I absolutely think Alter Ego's got their tap room now. Bang the Elephant aren't allowed on that estate they're on to do a tap room because of, well, yeah, Mardy owners of the estate, for want of a better word. So the time may come for them to move and but get a place where, I mean, obviously money is a consideration, as you know, with anything, but move to a place. And I think crowdfunding would be a good idea. I mean, they've got a good mate, Emperor's Brewery, and if done right, if there was to buy a premises that would service Bang the Elephant, Emperor's Brewery, and then obviously Two Shires Cidery, something to do all 3 of them, so that you've got an on-site cider maker, you've got a fantastic up-and-coming craft beer brewery, and you've got a legend, and you could imagine the pull that would have. A tap room somewhere in Nottingham. Nottingham is a better place. I know there's a Derby Nottingham thing, but Nottingham is better than Derby. And there are industrial estates to the Arnold area of the city, and then you've also got the Beeston area. Beeston is a thriving hub. Nottingham city centre itself is a shitbag because it's too expensive. A little bit further out in the right place, that's where you look at the tram and bus links, because obviously where people drink, it's easy to get somewhere on the bus and the tram. That is critical. Beeston on an industrial estate where you can already know that you can do this tap room thing would be eye-opening. I mean, they're all local. Oh, you've got Top Valley in Nottingham. There you probably get mugged on the way home. But they've got quite a few industrial estates. I suppose it's finding the right industrial estate that's not too far away from the breweries for themselves. One near me would be great, yeah, for no obvious reasons. But been a good chat. I've enjoyed this bit of a chit chat. Not all beer reviews need to be 4 minutes long, and that's not a swipe. It's just the fact that I don't like doing short beer reviews. Never have. Never did at the start of the channel. You'll know at the start of the channel. It's like grab yourself a pew, get a beer you love. Join in, whether you've got Trunk, if you can get Trunk IPA, get it. But and join in and just take your mind off the world at the moment, because the world is crazy. If it's not flipping COVID, it's Russia and all the other cost of living crisis, cost of beer crisis, because that's coming now. You know, the cost of beer. I just don't, you know, I feel for a lot of breweries that are a bit more modern in their aspects, breweries that are quite lean will make through, I would think, good. Breweries that can adapt, think outside the box. When you're mashing, double mash, mash again to reuse that hot water back up from the hot liquor tank. All these things. Anyway, what do I know? So, intense citrus. Pokey. Wow. Don't think I've had a what you would call the classic IPA. And I suppose there's more to the classic IPA than what I know. There always is. You know, I only know so much, you know, and that's not much. I know it tastes good though. Yep. That tastes brilliant. For me, it's a super refreshing change on all these bloody IPAs that you see. All these double IPAs, triple IPAs. Yeah, I've had them all. There's literally a handful that I would put in my top beers. Why? Well, they might be juice fests, but they're not enough something that makes a statement. This is a statement IPA. If you can get hold of it, get hold of it. Watch this review. Listen to what I'm saying. Get hold of it. You'll do your own review if you do reviews. And it's got an intenseness, and a lovely intenseness at that. So, out of 5. Ooh. A good 4.58 out of 5. Yes, it's a biggie. Good score. And well done, Bang the Elephant. We'll see you again at some stage. For those living in Nottingham, I think it's at the Six Barrel Draft House in Hockley. There's a bit of a tap takeover going off. It's on a Monday night, so there's no on God's green earth I can make a Monday night. It's just the wrong night, you know. I generally don't go out on a weeknight because I've got work. You know, it's got to drive early in the morning, so you can't enjoy yourself properly anyway. But it is what it is in that respect, and I've got a car to pay for. Kills me. I've spent a load on a holiday, and now I've got a car, and it's like, mate. And then I've got to think about getting a new fridge, and dear, hey, life, it throws its curveballs. But we must persevere. We must go on. We must always move forward. We must always win. And we shall win. Anyway, brilliant beer. Cheers all. Cheers Adventure Beer as well.